Stargate Finance. So, this project has quite a lot of money locked in right now. The total value locked is far exceeding the market cap. As an omni-chain project, there is definitely a lot of usage here. And right now it's certainly undervalued. It's like market cap does not reflect the amount of use this is getting. I definitely think this can rise. I'm being kind of conservative on my prediction here, but I definitely think there's scope for this to do very well, and I'll talk about that in this vid. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here, you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. If you'd have done the same, popped $100 in, these are the prices you'd been able to buy at. If you just sat on these coins for 16, 17 months, these are the prices you'd have sold at, and these are what your profits would have been. If you'd done it for all 26, your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. That's nearly a house. Now, I sold these, and I no longer share the coins that I own on YouTube. I do share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So when I find coins that are going to make me great money, I tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, at the price that I'm going to buy it, the percentage of my money I'm going to put in as well. So this means there is no work for the members in terms of getting in on the coins. When I sell a coin as well, I tell my members what coin I'm selling and at what price. So again, there's no work for the members when they're getting out of the coin, meaning they make the exact same profit but have to do no work. If you go onto the site, you will see what the members have earned. You'll see what I've said in the past. This is all public record, so you can verify it all. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, you've got a perfect opportunity because the markets are pulling back. They'll probably pull back for the remainder of the month, so you can buy in coins at better prices. So if your portfolio isn't sorted, if you're not confident in it, or if you haven't even got started, have a read of copymycrypto.com, see what the members have earned, because I think you'll realize it's a service you've got to try out, guys. Now, Stargate Finance. So, first of all, Stargate Finance really hasn't been around very long. It actually launched after the bull cycle. It went to pretty great highs really fast of like $4 and since pulled back. It's actually below launch price right now. But I actually think there's scope for this to do quite well. So if you're unfamiliar with Stargate Finance, it's an omni-chain native asset bridge designed to solve the blockchain trilemma, which says that no blockchain can be decentralized, secure, and fast simultaneously. It does this by simplifying cross-chain DeFi transactions, which lets users transfer and swap their assets between different blockchains, layer 2 networks, and dApps almost instantly. Users can also move their assets between liquidity pools on various different DeFi protocols and dApps. They're already supporting 8 chains with Ethereum, Avalanche, Polygon, Metis, BNB, Arbitrum, Optimism, and Phantom. And they offer nice DeFi opportunities with profit-making features, whether that's staking, farming, supplying liquidity, or whatever. The founders of Stargate are the Layer 0 Labs, which is an omni-chain protocol that wants to build the biggest crypto networks to interoperate. And like I said, it launched in March of 2022 as the first cross-chain bridge app. On the same day, renowned crypto developer OX Maxi joined the Layer 0 team. Now, most pre-existing cross-chain bridges use what's called fractured liquidity, which requires separate pools for tokens that will pass over the bridge. Stargate, however, renders this requirement obsolete via a lock and mint and burn and redeem mechanism, which basically burns the tokens at source and mints new ones on the destination blockchain, therefore providing instant guaranteed finality and unified liquidity. A very clever approach to solving the blockchain trilemma. And when you actually take a look at what Stargate have, like value locked is over 316 million, which when you bear in mind the market cap is $97 million, that's fantastic. It's a really strong sign. As I said, you can transfer, you can add to pools, you can farm, and you can stake. All nice features that anyone can do. If we take a look at farming, you can see what the top farms are. So you can farm stable coins and get really pretty damn good yields. 12.5% on USDT by Metis. It's not bad at all. If you wanted to use Phantom, you can get 9.65% on USDC. These are very good percentage returns on stable coins. And again, if we organize by APY, you can see USDT and DAI, very, very good. Obviously Ethereum. So the Ethereum network, obviously you're going to pay larger fees, but a nice way to farm, build your stablecoin holdings, which obviously can be reinvested. If you're just staking, you can stake the Stargate token. 49 million of the tokens are currently locked, so that is 24% of the circulating supply. Again, gives you an opportunity to strengthen your Stargate holdings, and the total STG is 16 million. Obviously, this can be used for voting, etc. Overview. So the protocol overview shows you generally what's happening. So 6,000 transactions today, but obviously most of the day has not happened, but a couple 100,000 transactions during 2023 per day, you know. Obviously it's dropped somewhat, but it's still doing good numbers, man. These are very, very good numbers for a crypto project that only has a market cap of 97 million. Volume per day is pretty damn good. Again, when you're looking at a coin that only has a market cap of 97 million, I think people are sleeping on this quite a lot. Now, downsides for Stargate. It's already on Binance, so it isn't getting any sort of Binance bounce. So it's worth realizing, like, you know, Binance bounce is really significant. We've seen the impact that can have. Like NKN is a great example of that. That was doing pretty well throughout the bull cycle. Binance added it, and that coin banged. I mean, it went to huge highs. Also, because Binance added in the staking for NKN, it popped. So losing the Binance bounce potential is a downside. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still ways that this can work. For example, if it was introduced as a futures, you could, in theory, see this bounce, but it is technically on perpetuals, so maybe that would be eliminated somewhat. The thing for Stargate that's got real potential here is, firstly, look, the usage is outstanding even right now. I think if Stargate can focus on genuinely marketing this and getting people aware of like how good this is and how easy the protocol is to use, I think you can draw in some whales. I think you can draw in some more and more users. And Stargate, I've seen very, very little from them in terms of advertising and marketing. And I think if they can really focus their attention in that direction, you can bring in thousands of new users. There's a buying pressure, especially when you realize a quarter of the supply is not actually out, it's locked in. So there's only really 150 million or so tokens floating about right now. So a buying pressure could be caused by effective marketing, effective advertising. That would cause spikes in volume. Then you've got the potential to compound that with something like a Coinbase listing. If they get the right amount of volume, Coinbase become interested. Coinbase will cause a bounce. And if Coinbase can cause that bounce, this can do very, very well. Now, my initial target is around $2.50. I think that's a very fair target. That puts it around the market cap of $500 million. And I think by the point that it can reach that, you'd probably be looking at around about $1 billion locked in. Because right now it's undervalued based on the value locked in. As we start seeing the price surge, we will also see the value locked in increase. And if it increases at a good rate, $2.50 can easily be hit. If you can add in a Coinbase listing at around the dollar mark, this can well exceed $2.50. This could go to $3, $4. In theory, it could break its previous high. I mean, its previous high was $4.28. It wouldn't shock me to see this bang to $5 with a Coinbase listing if they've drawn in a ton of new users. But that's a big job. You've got to see a heavy-duty marketing campaign here, because clearly plenty of people are aware of it. The net volume, the value locked in, the transactions per day is still good. But draw in more users. You get 1,000 more users, you've got a serious net. Even just 1,000 more users would do a lot in terms of pushing buying pressure, in terms of utilizing the protocol, in terms of increasing value locked in. So a marketing campaign has to be done here. But if they do that right, you add in it would be very easy to get a Coinbase listing off of that with a surge in volume, because Binance are already backing it. You'd also get onto the other exchanges like KuCoin, add in a few other exchanges, yes, smaller than Binance, but with great volume. This can do very well. I think $2.50 is very fair as a target. I think this is very, very achievable just based on the value locked in right now. But if you compound that with a few other things, a really solid marketing campaign, combined with some good listings on other exchanges, and if you could even get that Coinbase listing, would not shock me to see this hit 5, maybe even 10. But right now, still a fair target based on total value locked in is $2.50. Like I said, that puts it to a $500 million market cap with the amount of money flowing in and out of the protocol. That's very, very reasonable. That's very, very fair. That's reflective of the value of the protocol. But like I said, marketing campaign has to be done here. Otherwise, I think it will have a lackluster price performance compared to what this can do. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you think this can do way more? Am I being too bearish? Am I being too harsh on this, or am I being too optimistic? Where do you land on this? Let me know in the comments. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share with my members the coins that I own. They see my entire portfolio. If you were to join up today, you'd see every coin I own. And when I add to my portfolio, I let my members know what coin I'm adding and at what price. When I sell a coin, I let my members know what coin I'm selling and at what price. Literally, there is no work for the members because they get in on coins at the same price, get out of coins at the same price. If you go onto the site, you'll see what my members have earned. It's all public record. You can verify it all. The market's been pulling back. Probably going to pull back for the remainder of the month. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, you're in the perfect opportunity. You can buy in on coins at the better prices. Now is the time to sort your portfolio. If you don't know where to get started, if you're not confident in building it, if you're not sure, have a read of copymycrypto.com, look through it all, try out the service, because you'll see what the members have earned. You can give it a go, guys, because once this market rips, it rips hard and it rips fast. So yeah, have a look at the site. And that's it from me, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.